Busted. And leap. Strike is one.
I will have order.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Feel the split.
Stabilize.
Your grand finale. Fire hazard.
Gather.
Gotcha. Observe.
Stabilized.
Busted. Time for a light show. Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask, just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head? From when she said, Ad Astra Abisask. So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus Festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. fairs, the Night of Flowers, raised me real... You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone... Huh? No! We aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The homie Yanni's having a laugh. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting up. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are. Right. Who knows what'll... So our first Oh! Good point. Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts. I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30, it seems that from the Have you already caught? I'm guessing... In any case... No way. You mean it'd be too easy to get caught? No, it's not that. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my... That's a good point. We're in the dark as of now, since we still don't know anything about their goal. After all... Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia... Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas serious. Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages. You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female Setaria? Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage? If we ran into her, basically, Paimon still remembers the smug and... She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Oh, Paimon didn't know the name Setaria. Later on, she was chosen soon after. The star began to waver, but in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed... From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up, but she... Indeed, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already... Right. That way, from my past observation, tomorrow afternoon just to prepare. This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot. So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria? No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics. Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom.
Huh?
Shh! My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course. In that case... It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the Lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. No problem at all. Oh. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... Many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal.
Is that so?
If you were to...
Is this another one of Sataria's? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria when they start talking.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at...
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an After that,
That's nice.
Oh, no, not...
I see. I'll have someone in...
No problem.
This should be our final stop. Nahida! It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh?
If I recall, you...
After all, but...
What an admirable... So this restaurant...
That's right.
I see.
So, was that everybody? Sataria's already... I remember that, although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith... Oh, although she knew she should return home to... Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Sataria is also if we simply engage... But... So, yep. Possess... As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to... So that's how you're going to use... Exactly. So, best of luck with Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone. That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically... That is pretty convenient. But why does she have to do this? Can't you do it yourself? Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them. You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine. If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on. Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. All right, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon. Here she comes. Sitar. Let's quietly. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find out.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still—
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell.
Well, actually they have many names. Which names I use depends on my mood.
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be hard for the kitties, too.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today?
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth. The gods are asking, Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too. Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all. All I know are some abstract Harabat. Anyway, enough. Got a Keems now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, Actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking... Actually...
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos, and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper, and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this! You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Setaria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Come on! Setaria's already started talking with Shishan!
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so
Wait, how could you be—
Are you still failing to realize that the
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the—
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King. In reality...
Please, please stop!
Even now, Setaria's still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the god. This is the most important part of all.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in—
Miss Setaria, nothing is impossible. The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Setaria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become. Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part, but no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose. That's not important. If you could provide some assistance...
I've actually never believed in the god. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the Sage's current activity?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I've just been working. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city.
To fight against the Academia.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm in... One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the document.
The Academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting...
Alright, I trust.
So...
that...
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for... Maybe it's time for...
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side! The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch. Pray? But if we're going to pray to the god...
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right? That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though. Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace. I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now, well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, there really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. This hour of the night.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City! What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the God of Wisdom.
This should be far enough. Is Nahida going to be okay? Paimon wasn't counting on... and that even the sages are weary of him. Yeah. But what are the Fatui... Yeah. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just... you mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited? But even though he turned it down at the time, there's no time to lose.
Take it easy.
Hold it right there! A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around.
Are you...
Core of 30! We are an elite brigade that
the outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat.
You're up...
Solidify!
Things are about to get dicey.
Fire hazard! It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Strike is one!
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah. But this doc... going up against smart...
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Pine Kale! As a result, Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainar... Oh, Master Tainar... I thought it was weird too. Master Tainar... No, Master I know that before you... A research base. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Got it. Whoop. Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey! This was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruined. Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human mind. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm. Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy. Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point. Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people... When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the Doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me. What a relief. The Doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then, how do we stop him? It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the Doctor's combat... We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Yes, I have. You didn't come here. We're looking for a Scott... Okay.
Take it easy. Travel?
Ah! The voice! It's Hypatia!
What a pleasant...
Who's this? She's a scholar we met. Oh, I see.
That's right, we're all...
Hypatia? Wait, no.
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so... When my consciousness...
That sounds incredible!
Oh, remember? My current self...
You can do that? I've never...
Hold on. All right now. Hold my hand. I'll...
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laughed in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Alas, if only that...
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Periporno life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? I found...
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything Wait, have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right. different.
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for goodness. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be even in a... Huh. Paimon, didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, but she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon.
Your guess is...
That's all right. A scholar's cure. I've spent some time with...
Thank you, Tainari.
Ah, that. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Ermin.
Huh? Did you see something when you were... What?
Do you have any evidence?
Tainari?
I did. I noticed if I didn't take out... Now that you mention, but I still didn't expect them. The doctor, from your description, but then...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty...
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go, come find me here if...
Thanks, Tainari.
Take it easy.
We finally made... So... Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh...
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the... Where did she go? How did we lose him?
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the Academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al Hatham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored?
Oh, right. You do?
I have no interest. And these days, not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still Everyone says that, which brings me back to the leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding?
Al-Haytham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the divine knowledge capsule. No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll
It's always better to...
Before us lies our...
Whoa.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten—
Al-Haytham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Haytham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic—
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Al-Haytham. I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes Amatra's senses.
Wait! The divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in... As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within...
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great, finally! You gotta help us out here.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something... Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of... It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two!
All right.
Well, hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating in.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am
Nice to meet you, Candace.
There's no need.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that... So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings... If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
On second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace. I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather,
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his... The power of the...
So they really are up to no good.
I realized the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a I will never give up on this.
Sino seems to... Plus, now that he's no longer the Well, Sino...
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, all?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with a divine knowledge capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler. After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give... Unfortunately, those academics don't. Their words contain... From my perspective, the sage... So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge capsule. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Einal Ach...
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you?
I'd already given up on the assignment, so it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while...
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe...
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead you to... Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear?
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad. And now you, Dia.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced... My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, I had nothing going on, so... But then I saw these two random guys in the...
Is that all? Well...
That's more like it.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures and...
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in the...
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The wind's died down. Candace still isn't...
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel...
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Solidified!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up? The creature stopped appearing.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sand.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I am the chief of Aru village.
Sir, I am also...
I can't. Besides, Sans...
So, Ermin...
Everything in the natural...
Everyone in our... speak...
Village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars. The academia believes that they're crazed
Alas, but no one in the village...
I've had encounters with those...
The Matra,
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you. Regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former gen...
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home safe, but, is it really a good idea?
I'll be grateful for the... Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far. Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates, the academia has... When mad scholars first... Initially, Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Suddenly, despite the powerful... After that,
The soft green light? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory...
Oh, no wonder!
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone... So, what do you make of... Really?
What? You...
No. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. In addition...
No way! Nahida definitely...
I've spent many years interrogating criminals.
Good! Then you
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met... How can to think? Our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good... But easier said than done.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my...
Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isa.
Is your grandpa...
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's no...
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are. Why do you call him
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my... I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please...
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on it. I was
Whoa.
Sorry, I was...
All right.
Take it easy.
You're back already.
We just wanted to...
Huh?
Yes. Isak's parents, unfortunately, later. However, one summer night, so Grandpa, the next morning, it's said that Isak was thrilled.
All this somehow...
Perhaps. It's also
Maybe the people have...
Huh?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more...
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you! We've cleared everything. Really? Yeah!
All right.
Excuse me.
You mean the village? When I was eating dinner.
Okay.
Anything.
The scholars that have got... Don't change this.
Right, but honestly...
Do you also think...
Grandpa... it still feels... well, whatever.
Gotcha.
Take it easy.
Sir?
Oh, the last time I...
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I've known you since...
Wow. Okay.
Huh? Don't say it. Let's head over there. Listen.
Have you heard? Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only still. Haven't you noticed? Delavar was saying that many people also... Isn't it
Huh.
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said.
Huh?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else. Let's not get on his... Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about this.
Well, I don't... Hey, it's true. Would you want to live like this? Delavar also...
Is that...
seems... please...
The people here really like the
Where is the...
I haven't run into him. No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too...
no.
I have many... So you'd best just don't do anything.
Yes.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty... He didn't try to reassure us at all.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a The rumor we heard just now seems very well.
Isak! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you.
Rise! Crumble!
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. Well, this is where... There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense.
A certain
So,
Huh? You...
yes.
Wait, should...
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent in the forest?
Take it easy.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the trait from the size and shape, the scent is quite faint.
But who would come...
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away.
Huh? So you can... Hey!
Exactly. Even deep within the clutches of...
No. So, someone's taking advantage? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappear...
It's highly...
Please? You have to save my grandpa. Sounds like we'd better...
Let's head to Aru.
Right.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot...
Ah, welcome back.
Sound...
Oh,
You bet.
Reasonably.
We haven't seen...
Huh.
Did you find out anything? I see.
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, not to mention making... It seems somewhat...
Makes...
So...
If it was any other, didn't you say that the village...
If Paimon remembers correctly...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's... Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way...
Tia! You're amazing!
No mer...
Let's head out.
Now hold on. Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders, the desert is compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual... I need to go around... Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Reba...
Alright! Sounds like a plan! Well, here we are again!
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed
I know what you mean. I had the same question. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall... It was only after I grew up that I realized. The wall... Sumeru is run... We're cheap late. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Tia.
No. Besides, we're...
Yep, we got...
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful. Our mission started the moment we arrived. Let's go check out the tavern. Just our luck.
You mean, you...
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You... Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello!
Anyway.
Absolute.
Yeah. Have you seen...
Of course I have.
I've got a...
Ah,
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep the...
Yes, how...
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. Not only do I...
So, you've been...
Uh-oh.
So you and Delavar...
But you got one thing right.
If that's the case...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in...
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no... Dia.
Yeah.
See? There you...
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, Traveler.
Following orders.
New punty.
Gather.
Flex up! Out of step! Break a leg!
You're up. Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zot? I'm guessing you're in... And of course you would... Even though you heard that so-called that's what you thought. And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. Okay.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in...
No task can be done.
Oh!
Those two who were snooping around were just...
Oh! You mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar... Alcohol has a way of...
What about...
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find... That's what you wanted to...
Wait! So he...
No, he is...
Wow!
Ah, you're too...
So...
Hmm?
About how mercenary...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you...
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice... Dunyarzad's just an ordinary... I've begun to reel, but I see through it.
Dia...
Anyway, looks... This should be all of...
All right.
Candace?
Candace will be okay. She's been guarding Aru village for quite...
While I'm questioning...
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for thee...
We've got nothing else to...
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
Paimon's been one...
We've known each other for...
Oh, Paimon knows...
Yep, I guess. Us mercs, on the other hand...
Well, Paimon thinks...
Really?
Oh, Sino...
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh!
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your...
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes. Please, don't beat us anymore.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves. Yet you do not. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them. You come here.
You've made your bet.
We may both be the people of Aru Village. A war would only cause.
I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but some mystery man told.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again.
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some... You gotta believe me, please.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If he, that guy...
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu.
Okay.
If my sister... Some time ago, it strikes me now.
Which means...
Not the academia again.
Just as I... But what could they want with the village?
People are nothing but... Regardless.
You're right.
Time to go.
Yes.
You got it. Can't...
All right.
Let's meet back here. What?
Well...
You were gone for... Hey, what's with...
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind! Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. Makes it...
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for...
Yep. Enough with this...
No. I'm just surprised that you decided...
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were
Really?
To be honest, not to mention that...
Huh? Right here?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single...
You mean...
Hiding the truth. Remember what Gen... By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. Glad you're following along. Among those you... The reason be...
Don't change the...
It's quite obvious.
Right.
She corrected her...
I think it's...
Remember?
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic.
After speaking to the village chief, it became...
Then... What?
By getting involved...
I'll pass on... You said that she...
We're on it!
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham.
Huh?
Go ahead and talk to her. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you,
Hi, do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why is that? That's very... Before, Traveler, do you believe our lives...
Yeah, but even so, we have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them.
My apologies for posing my...
I'll hate them told.
The fact is that I'm... only... Some believe...
Speaking of which...
Yeah. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people, and then it happened.
You can tell them.
Alright. I actually... Perhaps it used to be...
I confirmed this with the guards on night, but... because we're in the middle...
There's really...
I think they used to use it for treating up...
Yeah!
Take it easy.
Oh, is this the place? Ah, monsters, watch out!
Emily! Strike is one! Time for a light show!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Things are about to get dicey.
Feels a split! They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take...
Hey!
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then... I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he's... What are you reading?
Okay,
Huh?
So...
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like... Hey! And anyway, so Paimon... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But...
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Wow. It's like they tucked it... Oh, it looks like they're... Everything's ready. Let's go!
Stabilize!
Fuse is lit!
I will have order! Gather!
Gotcha! Fire hazard!
Stabilize!
Look! There's someone over there! Good idea! Let's...
Wait.
Also,
Didn't expect to see.
you know
He's Razak, a senior of mine at.
he's a scholar.
No. Razak was never involved in any of those things. Leaving that question aside, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully...
Loaded.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms...
Huh?
Allow me to jog. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh!
Correct. The Academia... It isn't difficult to deduce the First, these rumors were all the persuasion that, as well as being life for the desert, many would give, even if complications arise. The notion of an academia...
Oh, that makes a lot... But there's...
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, an exile is still if you can't find...
Resource?
One possibility.
Extracted.
With the technology of this, perhaps the
So, the human brain...
I'm the Academia. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, or perhaps his The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. However, the Academia, I've spent quite...
You mean, you're...
All scholars see extracting information.
Sounds like you're really a...
Of course. Whether it be academics or this matter...
Wait!
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of
Probably not.
You can say that. The divine knowledge capsule is something...
Hyman's been wanting...
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an...
Wow!
I'm just a more like... He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our
We're back!
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much!
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Yet,
We may have a one of us could be secretly
Huh?
Looks like none of you have realized. Sino.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
choose your next.
It is simply a logical.
So what you're saying? Interesting.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino is.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Simply put, if you want to raid
the Academia,
it's not that simple. The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they every so often. I remember seeing that.
You're saying that but what's the point in.
The Akasha is capable. The Akasha's
It predicted.
The Academia has been.
So that's how it. Tenacity of. Sino, don't take it to.
They escaped.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements.
Whoa, you bet.
There is always an.
Oh, so that... If the Academia... Yep, that's right.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys!
Please, wait! I want to go... I want to find...
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's... Paimon feels...
Take it easy.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
These are likely fragments of. Looks like there were more. Let's split up and.
Is this what we're searching?
This is definitely a.
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is!
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument. Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty.
You're one of us. We would know.
Scholars. You don't know as much as.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
What?
This complicated.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, Dia, you'd be.
I'm not the type that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us from the grand mission.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King.
It's not too late yet. The village keep.
You don't understand, my dear lady.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia, even if they end up.
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in our.
Ridiculous. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men.
They look more like pawns of the academia. Filthy traitors.
It's perhaps.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So.
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you and.
Well, that would be bad. However. I'm not trying to persuade.
You were the scribe.
Not all desert dwellers believe.
You academia scum.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you.
We've known each other for.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their. Come on, Raman.
But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're merc.
You're not wrong.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Rama.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go.
That's not for you to
do it!
Dia! Run!
Stop!
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting up. You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take...
I was really counting on.
Dia!
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal if it came down to it.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is... even if we got rid...
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed...
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find...
Whatever it takes?
Huh? Are you...
The Eremites once said that...
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's...
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone...
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were...
Take it easy.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Is it because...
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer...
Bring him out.
Grandpa! Why is there only...
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man...
It's a one for one. And let me put it this way. Agreeing...
You stay right there!
Playmate! What do you think you're doing? Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
This day's going.
The sand dune I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro are
Grandpa?
Hey.
Did there used to be a temple?
It seems that when the symbols on the gate, it could have been an underground palace.
Oh, a miracle. Pray.
What's he doing?
They must have fallen down here. Most of them seem in real.
Mind your head.
No, this is...
As it happened.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? Two major deities.
Paimon thought you...
Indeed. New discoveries are...
Raman, what are you gonna do?
I'll just let them lay here.
Take it easy.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so...
Sir Ram.
Huh? Are you mocking?
Interpret it however you want.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to be...
It does seem...
Take it easy. Take it easy. Busted.
The fuse is lit! Ha! 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 Ha!
Solidify!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Ha! Ta! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ta! Ha! Ha! Busted. Ta!
Stabilize!
Quietly now.
Time for a light show! Ha! Ha!
Solidify!
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
Ha! 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 Fire hazard! Ha! Ha! Time for a light show! Up, up, and away!